Welcome back to the channel Trading Simplified. I'm a trading enthusiast and love to simplify trading. To get started, just a reminder that I'm not a financial advisor and this video is for entertainment purposes only. Alright, welcome back to the channel. So I'm just following up with my call options on PLTR. You can see that I am down $46, 11% on my call options. I guess I bought them a little too early, but it's a good thing that they expire in 2022 of June, so I have some time. SNDL, I'm down $2, down 3% on this call option, and it expires in January 2022. And then Tilray, I am up $1.32. It expires in 2022, and same for Wish. So I bought one call option each, and SNDL, they were so cheap I bought 4 of them. So I have time for these, so we're going to hold on to them, and hopefully the market turns around in a month or two, and then we can see these call options really be in the green. All right, so the stock I wanted to speak about is CEI. This stock has been running up over the last couple of months. Natural gas was really low. It's been sitting at 33 cents, and I don't have any. Actually, I do have 5 shares. I have 5 shares at $3.70 just to watch it for now in case it really does go to the moon. It's just been so overextended that it's difficult to buy this. But it is a stock that I think could be potentially have a big run up, and it already has. It's gone up over 700%. I mean, when you look at these percentage gains, I was playing them the other day. I made some money off of them. But most importantly, I start to think, like, is this worth a hold? I mean, from 72 cents, it went all the way up to 4.8, which, as you can see, is a 600% gain. Just something to think about. But more importantly, what I like to focus on is I'm looking at where would be our next entry on them. And it's, I believe, if it drops down and it goes to about 2.7 would be a nice entry. Now, we'll see with everything that's going on in the market if it's really going to affect it or not, but this is what I'm looking at as like a long-term play, and this is where you put your loose change in and you just hold on to it and just let it be for the time being, because the stock has a lot of volume, had a lot of momentum. Let's go over the RSI really quick. The RSI, when it was up here, was astounding. This is a great example of when you should be selling. The RSI was 88 when it was at this tippy point of 4.85. So this is a new area of resistance. So you're going to have a resistance level, which is going, which is going to be right here at 4.85. And the next time it approaches that is really going to be, can it break that entry there? This is one of the stocks that I think is worth holding a few shares, something that you don't mind losing, because it could just go back to 50 cents. So you always got to be careful. Because, I mean, it's hard to even draw a line here because it's been going straight up here where you could try to measure out where the next support level would be. And it looks like it would potentially be around, 3.65. It looks like that's where it's getting its first bounce, which makes sense when you zoom in on this. You can see that this would be the support line coming up. This is an ascending triangle. And all that means is the stock is moving up like this, and you draw an arrow from where the point of ascension is gone, where it's this ascending, and then you match it up and look, as you can see, it's been bouncing off that. Now, just to put a couple more indicators on it, just so you get a better picture here. VWAP is around 3.9, so it is trading under VWAP. And then looking at the Bollinger Bands, I mean, this is not really going to help you because it's so overextended. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll look at the volume. As you can see, the volume is massive. So it used to only trade with like 15 million shares. You can see it over here is what I'm looking at. And then now it's during that time, it was up to, 396 billion shares were being sold. So, I mean, the volume's really there. CEI is hot. It's one of those stocks to be keeping an eye on. So it's something I'll keep an eye on. I really don't want to buy at these levels. I'm only holding 5 shares because it's like literally less than $20. So I don't really care what happens to it, but I just want to at least hold something in case it goes to one of those AMC stocks that goes up to like $40, $50. At least I have some skin in the game. Something I don't mind losing and I can just hold on to. Now, the market really is getting killed right now with all the decisions, but if they decide to pass that infrastructure bill and they can come to an agreement, I think all of this red that we've been seeing in the companies, like SNDL, I mean, you look at these stocks, they've just been selling off. And then you look at NEO as well, everything from 55 to 35. DM sold off, from $20, sold down to 7. Apple was 157 down to 141. Tilray, one of my call options that I have out for a year from now, is trading at $22. These are all stocks that I'm looking at that could potentially rebound. Zoom 400 down to 260. I mean, you gotta sometimes throw in some money when they're at these prices, because even though it's scary, this is the time to buy. When you look at charts, you want to own them at this, as long as you can hold them, hold a comfortable amount that you are willing to trade with, that you're not going to lose sleep over. And I'm looking for PLTR. PLTR is super oversold at this point. I mean, look at the RSI. The RSI is 28. And last time it was here, it was like this low. It blasted back up from $20 all the way up to $29. So it's just something to think about. Just wanted to bring that up. That's what I'm looking at. I'm watching CEI. I'm watching PLTR. I have call options on PLTR. I have call options on Tilray, SNDL, and they're all about like a year out. So I have plenty of time to see what's going to happen with them. And I think that's the way to play your call options. You buy them in the money. So even though I'm down like $60 or whatever it is, it's really not that big. And if the stocks get killed, I still have a year to come back, and I bought them at the discount already. So, you try to do the best you can, and you try to give yourself some time so the money that you have in there can grow. So hopefully these call options blow up, and it'll be nice to make a follow-up video if they actually, do go up. If Tilray goes up to $14, $15, I'll be looking to sell my call option. So that's what we're looking at.